Guten Tag, you who are watching this video. So literally in the past like 3 weeks, I haven't done anything. Really, the main things that happened to my life was graduating, which just meant I had to go someplace and sit down for a long time. And I painted a table the other day. That was very productive. So I decided I might as well make an informative video about Myers-Briggs testing and my results. So Myers-Briggs testing, first to define, is like personality tests almost, where it says like what kind of person you are. And for me, I put myself as a INTJ, which means that I am introverted, intuitive, thinkingative, and judgerative. That was what I put myself using the definitions given to me. And however, when I took an online thing in class, it said that I was an INFJ. So instead of being a thinkerative, I'm a feelerative. Weird thing about that is that the different definitions, like the one online, okay, yeah, I can see feeling, about like the one in this packet says like, okay, I can see like thinking. So, yay. But one thing I say, I'm definitely an introvert. I don't like speaking in general. But our society really wants us to be like extroverted. Why? I know how to put on the extroverted act, but I shouldn't have to, I guess. Society's weird. Summarize the qualitative analysis provided for your type of formula. So, mildly expressed introvert, slightly expressed intuitive personality, slightly expressed feeling personality, very expressed judging personality. I'm judging you. I'm judging right now. Whoever you are, I'm just judging. Summarize the personality type description the test gave you. Apparently, I can hold deep conversations. I experience this every night with me and my friends on Facebook when we have in-depth discussions about either Doctor Who or Legend of Korra. Seriously, this is how I spend my life. Not for personal glory or power. I guess that is true because one thing, like, I'm not very ambitious. It's like people's like, oh yeah, you want to do this, you want to get something. Like, no, I'm actually really content to where I am right now. I have no desire to be like Queen of the Universe with a pie king cap on. That'd be cool, a crown like made of pie, so you're like, I'm ruling the world and I'll just take it off and have a nice snack. I'm more like, I want to be like, not like complete bottom rung, but I want to be like in the middle rung of the ladder. I don't want to be like the high, it's just the middle. I'm content with that. I don't really want much more. People think I'm weird. Sorry. Apparently I stand up for what I believe in. I think that's true, just with my craziness in general. I'll be like, hey man, like, nargles are cool. What's your problem with it? And apparently fluency in language. Creo que es la verdad porque estoy tocando el idioma de español y con este puedo hablar más o menos bien. Depende, pero estoy esperando que otras personas de mi clase. Bien, bueno. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. I apologize to all Spanish speakers for my terrible Spanish right there. But yeah, I like languages. Actually, I hate language and I love language at the same time. With language, it's so constrained things. It's like, oh, this is blue. It's like, yeah, well, what shade of blue? There's so many shades of blue. Maybe there's not a word for the shade of blue that you're seeing. So it's like, language constructs, they have to say, it's turquoise or something. And it's like, but it's not exactly. That's why I can't communicate with language. I'm really terrible at that. I communicate with ideas. So the only way for me to communicate like what I see or what I think is by comparing it with like some other reference. List 5 or more famous / fictional people who have the same type as you. Jimmy Carter, he liked camping trips. He was a president. Martin Van Buren, he was the 8th president of the United States of America. Martin Luther King Jr., he was famous for stuff as well. Mel Gibson, he's a dude. And Billy Crystal. So, there's those people. List several jobs that your type is suited for. Teaching, religious, psychology, counseling, liberal arts, librarian, and law. Well, I'm not going to be a librarian, and I'm not going to do anything with law, and I'm not going to be a counselor. Well, I'm kind of like a counselor psychologist right now with my friends, but that's just because I can. Oh, one disagreement I wrote on the side of my paper. One disagreement. It says that INFJs are excellent writers. I'm far from that, which is true. I have trouble expressing ideas, as I said earlier, and how I can't constrain it to writing. I'll be like, it is blue, and I'm like, it's blue for Jambla, and like that is expressive to me. But if I say for Jambla in writing, people are like, what? It's 3:42 in the afternoon. I totally have a life right now.